The first week of the Legion Sunday Showdown has concluded, and it was a surprising tournament to say the least. Joining me today is OpTic Marz, a pro player for OpTic Gaming, who plays second along with his teammate OpTic Drama. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. Great to have you on the show. So let's start off by getting to know you a little bit more, because I know the viewers at home want to kind of know who you are. When did you start playing Fortnite, and what other games have you played in competitively?
So I started playing Fortnite about 10 months ago, a couple months after it came out. And I wish I started earlier, but I was kind of hooked up. I was kind of hooked on H1. That's the game I came from. I played a lot of Call of Duty also before H1. But H1 is where I got all my BR knowledge. I had like 4,000 hours in the game before.
4,000 hours. Wow. And were you playing that competitively on any organization at that point?
Not for an organization, but I was definitely on top teams when for like free agent teams. But yeah, I didn't take it as serious as I took Fortnite, obviously.
Okay, well, what was it about Fortnite that really grabbed your attention? What made you want to push into competitive, at least for Fortnite?
People, like all the pros are still finding new things you can do to get better. Like an example, like the cones. A couple months ago, no one used the pyramids, and now it's like such a big part of the game building. It's like you can always get better. There's like no stopping. I've been playing for a couple thousand hours. I'm still getting better.
Yeah, it was interesting because I know at the beginning when we were doing Friday Fortnite, there was no use of the cones whatsoever. And now all of a sudden they're using it. They're editing it for ramp. They're editing for protection. They're also editing just to kind of get inside to allocate your resources more appropriately, right? To kind of hide inside. So yeah, I do love how the strategy is constantly evolving. Obviously, season 6 just came out, so that's going to be exciting to see how that's going to evolve. But to get to know you a little bit more, you're on the very respected organization of OpTic. So tell me the story behind you joining the Green Wall.
Okay, yeah. So it was me, Baldy, Whiskey, and Dramas. We decided let's squad up. We brought Baldy on, the other three, because we were just a team of three. And then we started playing scrims with them, and they're like, "Oh, we're pretty good." And then we started playing pub games. I think at one point we held 3 world records, the pub world records, way back then. And that caught the eye of OpTic. Hitch helped us getting in touch with all of them. We had meetings, and then like a month after we were on OpTic. And that's crazy because it's like every kid's dream to be on OpTic. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, it's a very respected organization, and I know Baldy and Drama were at least playing in they came from the Saturday Fortnite tournament that we had, and then moved into Friday Fortnite, and then actually really as soon as they won the Saturday Fortnite tournament, they were already on OpTic at that point.
yeah, we were actually on OpTic for like a couple of weeks before that, but then they thought it was a good time to announce it when they were gonna hop in the Friday Fortnite. So
yeah, it's pretty awesome. No, I love the fact that OpTic got involved. All these organizations are getting involved, and it's literally changing lives, and even for people like you, right? Because of course you're on 100%. So of course we're going to be seeing more of you in the future. But let's talk a little bit about this tournament. Coming into this tournament, the rule set is all about getting eliminations. Now I know you've been playing in the pro scrims, which has a different format to say the least. How did you develop your strategy for this tournament overall?
okay, yeah, just being in pro scrims, first of all, is like you're like years ahead of everyone because all the talent you go up against, you're going up against guys like Vivid and Miss and Hamlin's every day. So it's making it like kind of easier to kill the pub kids. But then I actually was in kill tournaments before I got into scrim, so I played like a lot, like probably like 10 a day with Whiskey in the beginning of the game. Yeah. So that's how I've always had like knowledge, like rotation and like when to push, like when to sit back. So that's how I've been grinding them.
Fair enough. And I mean, you talked about the competition. I mean, your bracket was stacked with tough competition. I mean, you had Vicstar and Tinny round 1. They were successful throughout Friday Fortnite. Round 2 was Sean Claude and D'Lo. They were successful in Friday Fortnite as well. Round 3, of course, you had to go against a monstrosity, which is Liquid, Vivid, and Reverse, which I think was a favorite, at least in this tournament, to kind of progress through to the finals. When I hear any of those names, I get nervous for whoever's going against them. Who are you most worried about, and who gave you your biggest fight?
Obviously, got to go with Vivid and Reverse. They gave us the biggest fight too. Vivid's just a guy who could pop off for 20 kills whenever he wants. So yeah, when I saw the bracket, I told Dade or Drama, I was like, "Oh, they threw us through the wolves this tournament. It's gonna be hard to get through it." But then we ended up doing it.
I saw Vivid the other day. I don't know if you caught it. They were doing the fall skirmish practice with the league, and I think he dropped how many kills? It was like 20, anywhere between 21, 29 kills. I don't know if you're able to catch that, but the
Yeah,
man is a beast.
yeah. Like I
So
said, he could pop off for any amount of kills whenever you want. So
what was your strategy at least going into that, since that was your biggest competition going against them? I mean, obviously, all tournament long, you guys were just going straight into hot drops. You guys were dropping hot every single time, right off the bus. Why go with that strategy minus the strategy of maybe going somewhere a little less risky and then kind of pushing in and getting your eliminations, pacing it out?
yeah, me and Dramas like to play confident, and then if we could fall down and get like 4 or 5 kills right off the rip, that's putting pressure on the other people, so they feel like, oh, I gotta go, I gotta go. Maybe not like get their loot, just go push for kills, and then maybe make a mistake while we're up kills. That's why it's risky, but it works out a lot of the time.
Well, speaking of risky, no pun intended, that was the first landing drop whenever you went against in the finals of Fighter and Prism. You ended up dropping there, and unfortunately, you guys dropped off. I believe you had no eliminations, and you go into round two at least 10-0 down. It's the finals. Obviously, like you said, you like to play confidently. At that point, you guys weren't changing anything. It was hot drop, really, from the start to the finish, whoever you were going against. The second drop, you guys, I believe you ended up going. You ended up going retail. Retail was the drop overall, and I think you ended up picking what, 4 eliminations there before ended up dropping off. What was so different? I mean, because you had beat the powerhouse teams. Now you go into the finals against Fighter and Prism. What was the biggest change that made you guys kind of lose that?
Um, the first game we dropped a risky. We usually try dropping like 2 houses. There's like 4 houses above the actual POI. So people landed at Drama's like destination where he usually drops. So he had to go over to mine. So we had to like split the loot for one people, and we didn't have shields. So we after we looted, like, all right, I guess we got to go push them with like what we got. We didn't have that much, and we played a. We ended up running to like a decent team, and that's how we got took out RNG wise. But and then we were down 10. So and retail was hot drop. Like we got to go retail, try to catch up. Me and you will drop there this time, and then we were off to a good start. Like, so we had 4 kills. Right. There just happened to be another good team there with a grenade launcher, and we ended up both getting taken out by a grenade launcher. So
It's always the worst, isn't it? So,
yeah,
as soon as you hear it popping off, and you really don't have a lot of mats to kind of defend yourself,
yeah,
and
we
you're
were doing good. We had a good start. They had 0 kills. We had 4. Probably another 4 in the bag if we can make it out of there. But yeah, it happens sometimes.
it definitely does. Obviously, second place not too bad. You guys walk away with $3,000, and you're already on the bracket at least for the week 2 of the Legion Sunday Showdown. And I don't know if you checked out the bracket as of yet, but you guys are at least as of right now set to play against TSM Hamlins and Envy Scatch. Now, I don't know. Obviously, you know Hamlins, you know Scatch. Going into that, at least first round, what's going to be your strategy? Are you guys going to be going for the hot drops? Because obviously, season 6 is now underway. A lot of crazy spots, specifically Loot Lake, that was just developed. That's going to be the hottest drop you can get.
Yeah, like we play with We play against Ham with a scratch every day. Me and Drum with a scrim, so we love them. And we're probably just gonna stick. We're probably gonna go around the map and find out. We might need to go like different places now because the map has changed a lot. We might want to land closer to Loot Lake or closer to the new haunted hills. We just need to go through playground and play pubs and find out where we're gonna do it.
Yeah, because obviously after every time something is added, you go back to Valhalla for season 5, as well as Lazy. Those were the hottest drops, at least when they were just introduced. Dropping there, you're going to have a million people, 20, 30 people probably dropping at that point. It's going to be really risky, really deadly at that point. So, but if you make it out, right, high risk, high reward, you're going to have a lot of eliminations, and you're going to put your enemies, and they're going to be scared.
Thing is, with everyone landing there, the games are gonna end like a lot quicker for the first couple
Exactly.
weeks. So you might have to kind of land around there if you want to get kills. Because after that, they'll be all up to the luck of around 30 players, and then 4 people running around trying to get all of them is going to be pretty crazy.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be insanity. But hey, that only makes me as the viewer, the commentator, more excited because all the pressure's on you, right? So you got to go in and you got to go big, but it's definitely going to be exciting to watch. But I appreciate you coming on. But before we go, let's close it out. Where can people find you if they want to connect and learn more about OpTic Marz?
My Twitter is MarkyWap, MarkyWap, and you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Marz, MARZ.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. And guys, if you enjoyed this interview, make sure to like and subscribe for more esports content here from UMG Events.